Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thanks as always for tuning in. So where am I this time? Well, today I'm in London yet again, but whereabouts in London? Well, I'll come down to Teddington, just in case you don't believe me. Look, there's a sign to prove it. Wouldn't have a sign there if I wasn't in Teddington now, would they? So, yeah, off as usual to do a little bit of crate digging, so come along with me. So just in case you're wondering what the clumping sound was in the last clip there, that was some horses. I actually had to move the tripod on the camera for horses, which is something I never thought I'd do, but there we are. So yeah, that clears that up. Right, it's just a short walk from the station. We're going to a place called Roan Records. It's quite convenient today because this place opens at 8 a.m. As I understand, they double up as a coffee shop, so the opening time is kind of a lot earlier than most record shops in London, who tend to open sort of any time after 10, sometimes as late as 1 o'clock. But this has got an opening time of 8 till 4, which suits my plans because I'm here for the weekend with my wife, and she's gone off to Oxford Street for a bit of shopping herself. So I've got the morning free. So yeah, let's walk up there and see what we get. Right, okay, I've arrived. I can't really get a great shot because there's someone sitting outside having coffee. I don't want to disturb them and get them in the shot. So I'm going to go in, have a browse, and I might get another sort of better shot when I come out. But yeah, very easy to find. That was barely 5 minutes from Teddington Station. So all is good. You. So, a convenient moment. We're outside the shop. I'm not infringing on anyone's private coffee time. So, there it is. I've been in. It's great. I will discuss more in a moment about that. Done. Transaction done. Bag full of swag. Oh, another great shop. Another one. They're never not good, are they? There don't actually seem to be any shops that aren't any good. It's very rare that I actually go into a record shop now and go, yeah, this isn't very good, this is overpriced, this is full of rubbish. No, that was a really nice shop. Not massively big, as you saw, not massively big, but well stocked, and prices were just really sensible. Everything you want across the board: punk, jazz, rock, dance, hip-hop, reggae, the lot. And everything was priced really, really well. They even had records still at £5. You know, I've bought a couple of records that only cost me £5. Used records of any merit these days, I find it's difficult to find ones for just £5 these days, especially in an affluent area like this, because this is a nice area. You know, it's a nice area of London. It's going to cost you to live here. So it's just nice to visit a sort of nice shop off the beaten track that's providing a service. And as you saw, coffee is there. I didn't get one To be honest, I just didn't fancy one at the time. But he served everything, flat whites, cappuccinos, it's all there. He had actually quite a good flow of customers coming in, plenty of regulars buying their coffee. So he obviously does good business. So yeah, sorry, I should mention the proprietor's name is Tim. We did have a little chat at the end. I will be emailing the video across to him. But yeah, he's been the shop's been open for about 5 years. He's been running it for, I think he said, about 1 year. He's worked there before and then he's taken it over and it's now his. So yeah, grand job. I recommend coming here. So we'll cut to wherever I am next to show you what I bought. Okay, so you join me back at the hotel room. It's the evening time. We've had a nice afternoon out, so I thought now would be the opportunity to show my finds. So right, let's get on with it. We've got some great stuff here. So first of all, I have got this, which I was very, very pleased to find. This is Surf's Up by the Beach Boys. I've been after this one for quite some time. I'm not like a huge Beach Boys fan. I've only got a couple of their ones. I've got Pet Sounds. But as I understand, this is a very, very, very good album. And recently there was a drama that my wife and I watched. And there was a song on there that I really liked, and I Shazammed it. And it's called Till I Die. It's the second to last track on here. And it was absolutely great. So this became a top one. I wanted one with a textured sleeve. It's got that. I wanted a UK original pressing on stateside. That's exactly what we got. The only thing it's sadly missing, a lot of copies did come with an insert, and this one didn't have it. However, the condition of this, because these sleeves often turn up very worn. I mean, this sleeve isn't absolutely perfect, but it is still pretty good. And for the price, I thought, I've got to get it. If I manage to find an insert to put in it at some point, I will do. But I thought, yeah, I can't leave that one behind. So, yeah, that was very, very good. Right, next, I mentioned that I bought a couple of records for £5. This is an upgrade. This is Welcome by Santana. This is UK original. I've got it already, but the sleeve is very, very worn. I paid about £2 for it like many years ago. So, yeah, I thought I'd grab this one as it was so cheap. So, yeah, £5, absolutely great. UK original with the embossed sleeve. It's been a while since I've played that album. I'm on a bit of a Santana kick at the moment. So, yeah, I was pleased to get that. Another upgrade, and this was really, really cheap. This I expected to pull the record out in it for it to be in kind of not good condition because of the price, because the actual sleeve is really tidy here. The album is by Country Joe and the Fish. It's their second record, and it's called I Feel Like I'm Fixing to Die. It is a UK first pressing on Fontana Records. This is absolutely great. As I say, my copy needs upgrading. It's pretty rough. But this one, yeah, I mean, it needs a bit of a cling, but generally looks okay. It certainly looks better than my one. But yeah, the price was very cheap. And this is a real great US psych record. Really, really great. The first track is the Fixing to Die Rag, which they did feature at Woodstock. There's clips of it where they changed the word fish to F-U-C-K. Getting the crowd to chant that, which is quite a famous clip from the festival. But yeah, you rarely see it. And the price I paid for it was about half of what I paid for my rough copy many years ago. The copy I've got, all the flip backs sort of kind of torn at the top here. But yeah, really, really clean. So yeah, a nice surprise. Yeah, this one was a bit of a no-brainer, and I've been on the lookout for this. So on my quest for certain jazz records, this has been on the list. This is Chris Barber and his band with Battersea Rain Dance. I can't say I know much about the record. It's British jazz, big band, as I understand. I think what really attracted me to it was, as you all know, I'm a bit of a sucker for certain record labels, and I like to collect things on marmalade. although I haven't got anything by Blossom Toes, which are the very, very expensive and rare stuff on that label. But this was sitting there and I couldn't turn it down. It's a nice clean copy. There's a couple of marks on it, but nothing that's going to, from what I can see, cause any issues. And yeah, look at that label design. It's all about the label, isn't it? I'm sure the music on it is good. So yeah, that was a nice find. I've never actually seen a copy. It's a nice tidy one, a little bit creasing to the sleeve, but again, priced very, very nice. Another Santana, £5. I'm sure many of you have seen this one. This was another upgrade. Again, I paid less for this than I did my lesser copy many years ago. It's strange how it works out. Original copy, orange label, Davey record. It's not actually an album I spun that much, but God, yeah, this looks nice and unplayed. Again, needs a little bit of a clean, but that's never a problem. Yeah, this is exceptional. There's barely a spindle mark on that. And yeah, as I say, I mean, you don't often. A lot of shops may have charged more like £10 for that, to be honest with you, but not here. Just a £5 for that, and it's so clean, wonderful. Snapped this one up as soon as I saw it. This is Donovan with his album Mellow Yellow. I haven't really got a lot of Donovan albums. I bought a couple many years ago, and I've never really sort of bought any since. I don't seem to see them around, even though, you know, if you look on Discogs, they appear to be very, very cheap. And yeah, this was no exception. There's a little bit of sleeve damage there, which I didn't notice, but yeah, not the end of the world. This is an original German press. I think this was issued in the UK, but a lot of his albums, for whatever reason, seem to come out in the UK with a different track list, and I don't know why. But this disc is super clean. It looks, yeah, nigh on unplayed, and this was just £10. I couldn't leave it behind. So yeah, very, very nice. I've never heard the album before. I know the song Mellow Yellow very, very well. And that's obviously the lead off, not obviously, but it is the lead off track on the record. I remember back in the 80s or 90s, there was an advert for butter called Yellow. It was a butter, I'm sure it was called Yellow Mellow, which used the music for this. I think that's the first time I ever heard the song. Yeah, it's funny how you sort of get introduced to certain songs from situations like that, isn't it? But yeah, lovely. And the real star buy. And this was great because as soon as I walked in the shop, I looked up on the kind of the collectibles walls, and I saw this. It was the first record I saw, and I was like, oh my God, I've been after this for so long. Grabbed it straight away. And you know when you get that moment where you're like, great, I'm off the mark. I'm not coming away empty-handed, and it's something great. Oh, yeah. I haven't heard this record. I've just heard nothing but great about it. And it is Gene Clark's No Other. What made me look this record up many years ago is a track on there called Strength of Strings, and it was covered by this Mortal Coil on their album, I think it's Filigree and Shadow. And it's a fantastic track. But yeah, I looked up where it came from, and it was originally on this. But since kind of being made aware of it, you know, I've sort of read about its reputation and how good it is. But it really doesn't turn up that much. It doesn't turn up that often at all. Little bit of sleeve wear, really nothing major. Got the original inner. And this appears to be, this is a US original on Asylum Records. Again, could do with a little bit of a clean, but that is no problem at all. So there's some very light hairlines on it, but yeah, I'm sure that's going to play all right. It looks okay to me. So yeah, I've been after this for so long, and I've seen copies that have been very, very overpriced. I remember there was one at the Southampton Record Fair sitting there, really overpriced. I never even bothered making an offer with it. But yeah, at long last, a hopeful, very playable copy of Gene Clark's No Other. Fantastic stuff. Apart from the upgrades, I haven't obviously played any of these, so stay tuned for shorts and reviews on what the music's like. So I'm also going to show you a little bonus record that I got. Now, I didn't buy this one in Roan Records. The day before, my wife and I were in London and we decided to visit Twickenham, and Eel Pie Records is there. Now, I've been to Eel Pie Records before. I went there back in the spring, and if you want a review of that shop and a little tour, I'll put a link in the description to that video. But I popped in there and they had just one video, what am I talking about? One album that just stood out, and I'm like, I've got to have it. I've never seen one. Never, ever, ever seen one. And it is this. It's Bert Jansch, Jack Orion on Transatlantic. Know of the album, but never, ever, ever seen it. And it is in very, very nice condition. Original inner. And it is on the Transatlantic label. Again, couple of light hairlines, but looks barely played. Yeah, bit of a clean up. That will be absolutely fine. And that was also at a very nice price. I should point out that when I did the video for Eel Pie, back in around May time, I recall about 2 or 3 comments on the video actually recommending me Roan Records where I've been today. And so, you know, I actually don't think I'd have known about Roan Records if it wasn't for those comments. And I'm going to put those comments up on the screen if I can find them. So yeah, just goes to show the power of these videos and what they can lead to. So yeah, very grateful for the recommendation. Right, I think that is it. So yeah, to summarise once again, yet another great shop that you should go and visit. It's yeah, nice part of town, reasonably easy to get to from central London. It's about a half an hour train journey. It's not far. Very close to the station, and it was great to meet Tim. Obviously, he's got a great local business there. Income is boosted from coffee sales, which are always going to be popular for everyone. He had a steady flow of customers. So yeah, it's definitely one I'll go back to, and I suggest you do the same. So yeah, that's me signing off. I'm off out for a nice drop of beer and a Turkish meal tonight, which should be good. So till the next video, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all again soon. Just in case you don't believe me, look at the sign. There it is. That proves I'm in Teddington. They wouldn't put a sign there if I wasn't, would they? Anyway, I'm off record shopping.